So, I hope you guys are finishing out your first PR7 ship as of right now. Today, I just finished up my Nahimov, and she is now sitting in my dog space, looking pretty as a cat, as I work on Napoli, the next ship on my list. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, oh, Kimo, what's the best way to do prints or whatever? Well, I'm going to tell you as of right now, it hasn't changed from PR4. It is pretty much the same thing as that one. So if you guys don't know, watch that video. I'll go ahead and link it somewhere in the description, the end of the video, all that stuff. You guys will see it. But I'll give you guys a TLDR if you guys don't want to watch like a 20-minute video of me explaining in detail how it works. I'll give you guys a simple run through. So in this game, there are multiple PR researches that you guys can do. We have B, which is clear X map Y amount of times. We have C, which is basically avoid these. They're free. Never do these at all. Never, ever, ever. Unless you want to be super, super slow for whatever reason. D, which are face missions. I'll go ahead and show some of you guys what they look like because I have some right now. D missions look like these. They have a D right here, a D right here, and they give you a specific print for that season. E missions, which are basically you get rid of, you disassemble like 8 or 15 gear depending on the quality, and then you can finish that mission. Those give specifically only for gear prints, so do that. And then G, which is basically coins for an RNG amount of prints. I have some right here. So D or G, sorry, they're very short and they cost some coins, but it's an RNG chance to get any of these things, so you got to be careful about that. H, which are basically premium. I want to finish this season very, very fast for developer 30s. I do these if I want to just go through a season very, very fast. They cost 3 cubes, 6 cubes, and I think the gold one costs like 10 cubes or something. It's disgusting. It's a lot. So those things. And then Q, which gives only gear prints. They're very fast as well too. They're very, very good. And then T, which is basically do like 3 or 4 commissions and you're done there. So I'll give you guys a rundown very fast. Again, watch that one video if you guys want to go into detail on how to do the season. If your priority is strictly only to get the developer 30, no gear whatsoever, your biggest priority are going to be 1 hour H missions. These are the best ones you guys can do. Do these as soon as possible. And the turbo gold looking D missions, they also give you a big chunk for only 30 minutes. It's very, very good. So H missions and D missions are what I would recommend doing that. And I also want to let you guys know that when you finish a ship to developer 30, you stop getting their prints until their Fate Sim 5 comes out, or until until you finish the whole PR season. So once you max out, say Nahimov has 343, I stopped getting her prints, and then it's only the other 4 ships. So the main objective here is to get as many prints as possible to fill up your roster, and then it'll become much easier to get the last bits that you're missing. Okay, so do that. And G missions will be the follow-up if you guys don't have D missions or A missions available. So just do H, D, and G. Ignore the others. You don't want to do them. Do whatever you want to do afterwards, but these 3 are primarily what you want to go for. Now, if you want to get a mixture of gear prints and developer research prints, you want to do a combination of G's and D's. Focus the gold ones first, which are 30-minute turbos. And if you guys don't see those, focus on doing the shorter of the D missions. It shouldn't matter too much because it's based on time, but I do shorter ones just to get more chance to proc the gold one because you're going through the cycle of list of PR researches much quicker. And then do G if I don't have anything else like these right here. Alright, so do a mixture of D and G and you guys should be okay. Now, if you want gear focus only, you want to do as many Q missions like these right here. The longer the better. 4 hour being the best outside of the turbo one, which is 30 minutes, and then the worst one are these 1 hour ones right here. So in this case, I picked the 2-hour one over to the 1-hour one because the 2-hour one has a more chance of proccing the UR gear prints over the 1-hour one. Yes, it's double the time, but let's say it's a 6% here, a 3% here. Guess what? If I do this one for 3%, I'm not guaranteed another Q mission right after this one, so I have downtime. Whereas the Q2 one right here is 2 hours. It guarantees me 2 hours of uptime to proc a UR gear print. Okay, so it's much better to do these longer ones, aside from the 30-minute ones, than the shorter ones. And then if you guys don't see a Q mission, E missions are very good, which is involving disassembling gear pieces and then using them to finish the thingy. And then if you don't see that, T is okay as well too. And then ignore the rest. Do the coin ones if you have to just cycle through the more gear prints or whatever missions. So that's a quick run through on how I do it. As of right now, I say that because these gears right here are very, very good, and you need a lot of them, I would focus on PR7 gear researches over developer researches. I took a couple H's here and there because there's nothing else to get. So like for example, this is just only gear only. I didn't even get a single UR right there, so I got scammed. But you take the shortest one here, like for example, in this case, I can pick either between cubes or Q. I'm probably gonna go with I don't know what I'm going here. I'm probably gonna go with Q because I want more chance for the gear prints. So I'm gonna do that, and then you decide either developer prints or gear prints. Never go for the long ones like face missions unless you see a UR one, and it's okay at best. These are off season, and then this one's just RNG chance, and it's 2.5 hours, so it's basically a waste of time. So do the shorter ones if you guys don't know what you want, or there's something good on the list. Alright, so that is a quick rundown. Again, watch that one video. I'll link at the end and in the description. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck on this season, and I'll see you guys in the next video as always.